What's up everybody, Anime X here, and in this video I will finally be continuing one of y'all's favorite what ifs. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, in this video I'll be adding a part 6 to the What If Minato Survive series. As always, I'll be doing a recap since it's been a while since the part 5, but if you didn't watch the previous parts, I do recommend that you watch it and catch up, so I'll leave a link to that series in the cards and in the description below so you guys can catch up. So after the recap, we'll be getting right back into the action, and so, without further ado, let's get started. So in the last part of the series, I left off with Naruto fighting and successfully beating Gaara in their little bout, and was even able to talk no jutsu him at the end to become his sort of friend, sort of whatever Gaara and Naruto were at that time in the series. The way he beat him in the last part was a mix of luck, flying Raijin, shadow clone spam, and some Rasengan spamming in there too. While Naruto was fighting off Gaara, Minato and Hiruzen and Jiraiya were holding off the enemy forces attacking the Leaf. After this, Minato came to rescue the unconscious Naruto and bring him back to the Leaf for safe treatment. We left off with an injured Naruto looking up to Minato as he traveled through the woods, and Minato being extremely proud of his son. When Naruto finally wakes up for good, he looks around his surroundings and notices that he's in a hospital bed, and then he looks around to see Sasuke next to him in a hospital bed of his own. Although Naruto can see that Sasuke is already up and talking to Sakura, who seems perfectly fine, he's wondering why he is in a hospital bed because he kind of is forgetting what happened last, a little bump on his head, a little head trauma for Naruto there. When he asked what happened to Gaara, Sasuke along with Sakura kind of just shrugged because they don't know what happened themselves. Sasuke woke up in the hospital, and when Sakura woke up, Gaara was already gone. The whole forest she was in was decimated, and lying in front of her was Naruto's pool of blood, although she didn't know it was Naruto's at the time. After hearing this, Naruto is relieved because his friends seem to be okay, Sasuke with only minor damage from Gaara. And with a heavy sigh comes a sharp pain all over Naruto's body that makes him cry out in pain. He realizes that he has at least fractured all of his limbs and is currently suffering from the after effects of eating those chakra pills, which leaves him with almost 0 chakra and 0 stamina. After a bit of talking amongst Team 7, Jiraiya walks into the hospital to check on them, and after a bit, when he sees that Naruto is okay, he goes over to him and hits him on the top of the head. And then smiles very warmly at Naruto, saying that he's proud of him for defending the village. Naruto just responds with a goofy smile of his own, and after a bit of resting, he gets permission to be released from the hospital and go home along with Sasuke and Sakura. Once they part ways and go to their separate houses, Sasuke goes into his home and passes out, exhausted from the backlash of forcing the curse marks open and using a Chidori 3 times in one day. When Naruto gets home, he gets scolded by Kushina and is quite upset by the fact that Naruto did something so reckless, while Minato asks Kushina to take it easy on him. This prompts her to lose her temper with Minato and get very angry and tell him that he spoils Naruto, which makes both of them kind of cower in fear, which makes Naruto deny it, of course. Naruto then hugs his mom and dad and runs off to his room to get much needed sleep. The next day, Naruto wakes up feeling pretty refreshed with himself and wakes up to a nice warm breakfast made by Kushina and Minato. This leaves him time to go train with the rest of the team, and that is a routine for quite a bit of time until Itachi and Kisame attack the Leaf Village, which results in Kakashi being put out of commission. After realizing that Kakashi needs medical attention from a skilled ninja, or a skilled medical ninja to be exact, Jiraiya and Minato both know that they need Princess Tsunade to help them out and help heal Kakashi. And if she can do that, then maybe they'll be able to heal the Rock Lee, who is struggling with his severe injuries that he acquired from Gaara, and to help him out of his predicament, and the search for Tsunade begins. After hearing about the fact that their teacher was injured, all of Team 7 asks to go on a mission along with Jiraiya. To which Jiraiya hesitates to answer that question because he knows, along with this mission, he knows most higher-ranked ninja know that Sasuke will go nuts if he sees Itachi, which, since Itachi might be attempting to stop him from healing Kakashi, this will be fairly likely. Yet he doesn't know if he'll be able to keep a meeting from Itachi from happening. So, he doesn't want to bring Sasuke, who's very volatile when it comes to Itachi and, the whole massacring of his clan, brotherly stuff. As far as Jiraiya knows, no one should be coming for Naruto or Jiraiya, and definitely no one is going to be coming to take Sakura, because why would you want someone that's useless? Like, there's no point to that. The variable in this situation, as far as he's thinking, is Sasuke. He doesn't know if Itachi's after Sasuke, and if he is, will Sasuke's presence put the entire village at risk? As he contemplates the problem, Minato assures Jiraiya that taking Sasuke on the journey will be fine so long as Jiraiya can take out Itachi and Kisame. But all the scenarios run through Jiraiya's mind, Jiraiya decides that he will be going on the mission solo, not only without taking Sasuke, but without Naruto as well. This is kind of a big change to the whole Naruto series, but if you think about it, Jiraiya would not be able to teach Naruto that much in terms of, like, big jutsu. He already knows summoning, he already knows Rasengan, he already knows many of the things that Jiraiya could possibly teach him, so he's not really missing out on training. Naruto is just missing out on meeting Tsunade the same way that he does in the original, and he's kind of missing out on getting his Rasengan, fighting versus Kabuto or whatever. This is because he knows that there's no pressing jutsu or ability that he needs to learn while on the journey, and by he I mean Naruto. And in the unlikely event that they are after Naruto, he doesn't want to put him at risk of getting injured. Jiraiya is well aware of the fact that Naruto won't accept this outcome, at least not like just straight up, so he has to give him a reason for staying in the village. And then he whispers his plan to Minato and Kushina to help Naruto learn a new jutsu that they think will be interesting to him and become a stronger ninja. This is kind of a win-win. Naruto is distracted and doesn't want to go on the journey, and he learns a new jutsu that will protect him. Kushina then steps up and asks Naruto if he wants to learn a special move, and Naruto of course answers with an eager yes, and she tells Naruto that they'll be starting training tomorrow. This gives Jiraiya time to slip away from the village unnoticed by Naruto and the rest of Team 7, just has to do with the fact that Jiraiya left without them. And Naruto is now prepared to learn a new jutsu, and we get into the Kushina training arc. Now, after Jiraiya leaves the village, the training with Kushina and Naruto commences. To start off, Kushina gives a very brief explanation of the jutsu or ability that she's about to use, and she explains that it's a jutsu that is passed on down only in the Uzumaki clan, and she also explains that it is a jutsu that can be used to seal things as powerful as Tailed Beast when used to its fullest potential. She also explains that it can be used to create barriers, and even seal away someone's chakra, essentially immobilizing that person. Naruto hears all of this, and in his mind, he's thinking, where are the explosions, where are the clones, and where are the summonings at? Because as far as Naruto knows, anything that's not big explosions is kind of lame to him. Even though he's a little bit smarter, I mean, Naruto is still a kid, so he is not interested in, like, very tactical things, especially not at the age he is now, and especially not with his normal demeanor. Naruto then kind of says that he doesn't really want to learn the jutsu anymore, and he'd rather go on his journey with Jiraiya. Then Kushina says that they are the adamantine sealing chains, and then that word chains, Naruto loses complete interest and thinks that this technique can't possibly be useful as she described. And he says that this jutsu is lame, and Kushina gets angry and hits Naruto in the head. Naruto then respects Kushina's wishes and is ready to learn the jutsu, and tells, after this, she tells Naruto to pay attention. Then he's all ears. Then she just sighs as she knows that Naruto isn't the type to understand just by listening to her describe it, so she decides that a demonstration is in order. When she tells Naruto to get back quite a bit, he complies, scared of being hit again. Kushina makes a barrier between her and Naruto, using the adamantine chains or the Uzumaki chains as you guys may know it. Naruto looks at this barrier, pretty impressed as this thing looks pretty solid, and then Kushina tells Naruto that no matter what he does, he can't get in unless she lets him. So to test this, Naruto makes a Rasengan, sprints at the barrier, shoves the Rasengan into there with no effect. He does this over and over and over until he's out of breath, realizing just how strong this barrier is. Then, when Kushina takes it down, Naruto looks pretty amazed, and then Kushina makes the chains fly out from her at Naruto, too fast for him to react to, and just like that, he's being restrained by the chakra chains, unable to move and unable to even use chakra. Then Kushina asks Naruto if the move seems pointless now, and with a shocked expression, he shakes his head, and Kushina tells Naruto that he has quite a lot of training to do. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to end part 6 to the What If Minato Survived part. I know it's been a while since I put out an entry to the series, so to make up for it, another part of this will be coming out very soon, along with another entry to an older series that you guys seem to like. If you enjoyed the video and want to see another part, you know what to do. Hit that like button and comment your thoughts on the What If. Comment your own What If suggestions, or just demonstrate your power in the comments. And if you are new to the channel, enjoyed the video and haven't already done so, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming What Ifs that will be coming soon to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always guys, this is AnimeX, signing off.